What's up, ladies and gents? This is KSigKid coming at you with another Destiny video. Today we're going to be talking about SRL, what we could be expecting from SRL, what we're hoping Bungie implements in SRL. And I'm basically talking about this because Destiny's pretty much been offline all day today, and we could only guess that by the time this video is actually released, we should be getting some patch notes from Bungie saying that yes, SRL has been patched into the game. It will be released on Tuesday. Again, that's just a guess. This might be 100% wrong, but we know that SRL is going to be coming back, so it doesn't really hurt to go ahead and make a video on SRL and what we hope to get from it, because it will be here very soon, and last time it lasted for pretty much the entire holiday month of December. But before we get to that, we have to talk about some serious issues. We already talked about a few weeks ago the YouTube and subscriber glitch that's going on that is absolutely destroying channels. This is still a very, very real thing. This is still an absolutely real thing, and it's absolutely hurting channels. It's absolutely killing my channel. Killing is a legitimate word here. And we talked about it a few weeks ago, and yet again, just yesterday apparently, H3H3 put out yet another video on this. This ended up then being picked up by Boogie2988. He was running with the story, and we even have somebody within our own Destiny community, my name is Bife, that's picking up and talking about this issue. It is absolutely severe, and it's destroying your favorite smaller YouTube channels. It's absolutely killing us. It really is. It's hurting channels all across the board, but sometimes the larger channels don't even realize how much they're actually being hurt by it, where the smaller channels can see it massively hurting them. So what can we all do to help out? Well, number one, subscribe to your favorite channels and hit that notification button. If you're subscribed, chances are you still won't even see the videos of your favorite YouTubers unless they're absolutely massive. Chances are you still won't see them, so at least with the notification button, you should be able to see whenever these channels go ahead and put up new videos. Also, if you've been unsubbed and you didn't mean to unsub, hit that subscribe button yet again. This is something that YouTube is definitely doing. It happened with PewDiePie on H3H3. He didn't want to unsub, and he did. So if it can happen to PewDiePie, it can definitely happen to you or I. So subscribe to your favorite channels. Also, this is going to be a thing, and it just pains me to go ahead and say this stuff yet again. But I'm going to have to start saying, please smack that like button and subscribe to the channel and leave a comment in the section below. I'm going to have to start saying that at the beginning of all my videos, because all YouTube cares about right now is engagements. So I don't care if you write hashtag heyo in the comment section below. If you write that and you go ahead and smack that like button, that will massively help out my channel. All YouTube cares about is engagements. That's all they care about right now. It's messed up. It's hurting channels. It's so absolutely ridiculous and silly. We're going to see so many goofy channels lacking content that are just rising up to the top and just spamming your YouTube homepage as opposed to the channels you actually want to see because of this criteria, that I'm absolutely going to have to be asking you guys to please hit that like button every single time if you want to see this channel grow, because otherwise it will absolutely get killed and it will absolutely go away and we will not have this space on YouTube anymore. Now, I know the other thing you're going to say, what about the people that just hate the channel and they just smack the dislike button? Well, honestly, if they smack the dislike button, it's still an engagement. So hitting dislike is actually probably better than not leaving a comment and not smacking the like button or dislike button at all. So as long as people are engaged, smacking the like button, leaving a comment, sharing out the videos, we should be able to resume growing. Otherwise, we are absolutely dead in the water. This is 100% true. I am so sorry to have to tell you guys this stuff, but it is so significant and so serious, and it is affecting channels across YouTube. This is a big deal. Okay, so enough about how YouTube is absolutely screwing us over right now. Let's talk about SRL. So Sparrow Racing League, it should be coming back. My prediction is going to be Tuesday. Like I said, by now, it's possible that Bungie's already put out some patch notes as I'm doing this video, but I'm not aware of that right now, so we're just going to be going based on guesses. So what I would really like is I would like SRL to feel worthwhile. Now, how do we make that the case? So last time, we were basically in a 320 light system in Destiny, and getting to 320 light was extremely difficult. I never got to 320 light. When the April update came out and we got up to 335, that's whenever I then resumed and got up to maximum light levels. I never hit 320 maximum light, and it was because getting the gear was extremely difficult. But in SRL, you had a really good chance of getting a helmet and getting a class item, and those helmets and class items could go up to 320 light. So people grinded and grinded and grinded and grinded for these end game rewards because they needed that light level. Now, I was never fortunate enough to go ahead and get a 320 class item. I got 319, no 320. I did get a number of 320 helmets, and that helped to bump up some of my various helmet gear. In fact, I saved so many SRL helmets because the light leveling was way different back then, as opposed to whenever the April update came out and it started to be 1-for-1 upgrading. But by grinding for light and grinding for helmets, we had a reason to go into SRL over and over and over again. Because, let's face it, it was 2 maps, it was definitely fun in the beginning, but I don't think I would have played it as much as I actually did, even though I was pretty good at it. I was fairly decent at SRL, probably better than any other game mode that I had in Destiny, as far as any Crucible game modes for sure. So SRL, we did it not only because it was fun and a little bit different, but we did it because it was actually helping our characters after SRL was gone. But right now, almost anybody that wants to be 400 light is 400 light. So what's going to be our incentive for grinding over and over and over again in SRL? Even if they give us 2 additional maps, even if we have 4 maps instead of 2 maps, doubling the size of our last event, why would I continue to grind over and over and over again? I don't think I will. If we've got an event, we need to have rewards for that event that are commensurate with the amount of time that you want to go ahead and play said event. That's basically the way to go about things. We need rewards that we want to have, that we want to strive for, and not rewards that are just going to go away. For instance, everybody kind of liked that broomstick sparrow, but after just picking that up, it was really quickly, and now it's gone with Festival of the Lost. So that is it. And speaking of the festival, that was basically just a microtransaction event. We cannot have that same mistake again in SRL. We can't have it. So what are the rewards that we're going to get that are going to make it worthwhile for you to go ahead and play SRL over and over and over again? So far, we really haven't seen that from Destiny, because what they're focusing on is they're always focusing on things that are not light level related so that they can then go ahead and sell packages in Eververse. I don't think that's the right thing to do. I think you can definitely still have Eververse packages, but I think you also need to give rewards that you get from gameplay. Rewards that you get from gameplay can then be light level relevant, and they can be specific to the event. What if, just for instance, and it's so silly, it's silly and maybe it doesn't fit into the Destiny universe, but then again, do the masks really fit that well? What if you had a gun that was based off of a candy cane, a freaking candy cane, so you knew exactly where it came from if you saw somebody using it, and it had some really decent perks that you could go ahead and get. And the drop for this gun would come at the end of the matches, and it was RNG drop. It was an RNG drop, but it had a decent drop rate, maybe like our various Iron Banner drop rates that we get right now, and some various perks that you could get, some special perks that would only come on that gun. What if you could get this candy cane rolling just like a Fatebringer? We all know people are looking for that Imago loop that's like the Fatebringer. What if you got this candy cane gun that was like the Fatebringer? What if it freaking had an elemental primary burn on it? I know that's not going to be coming in Destiny, but what if? We're just talking about what if. Now that is something that people would play over and over and over again for. And that's what I'm talking about. We need those rewards. Destiny is a loot-based game. We need loot to go after. And a weapon or armor piece being RNG related in an event doesn't really bother me that much as long as the drop chances are fair. Fair being the key word. Back whenever we had the Valentine's Day double event and everybody was trying to get the ghost, there was basically a 0% drop chance for the ghost. It was ridiculously low. That's unfair. The Iron Banner drops that we get, those are definitely much more fair. So I would be okay with that, and I would put my time in over the next 3 weeks or whatever it is for the event to go ahead and make sure I got something awesome. So anyway, guys and gals, those are my hopes for SRL. If you enjoyed this video, smack that like button and subscribe to the channel. Check out these awesome videos. Good luck with your raids, your drops, your SRL, and I'll see you around in Destiny. # YouTube is broken.